They say she has been seen for decades. A woman who appears out of nowhere, lures men into her trap, and they are never seen again. Police files remain unsolved.
Witch. She takes them.
Locals' whispers said she's a witch. But no one has ever proved she even exists. And yet, the disappearances never stopped. The first recorded case dates back to 1964. In a small town surrounded by dense forest. A man named Daniel went missing while traveling home late at night. Witnesses claimed they had seen him walking with a woman dressed in black.
Daniel!
But when search parties combed the area, there was no sign of her, no trace of him. Only his watch was later found near a stream, broken as if crushed by incredible force. Years passed, and the stories multiplied. Different towns, different names, but the same description. An unnaturally beautiful woman with pale skin, dark eyes, and a smile that unsettled anyone who saw her. Men who encountered her were never seen alive again. It didn't matter if they were young, old, married, or single. If she chose them, they vanished. Some locals believe she lived among them, that she could blend in as a neighbor, a stranger in the market, a face in the crowd. They said she moved often, never staying in one place too long, always disappearing before suspicions grew.
And then they saw her.
Others swore she wasn't human at all. They claimed her feet never touched the ground, and her reflection could never be seen in mirrors. The strangest detail, none of her victims ever seemed forced. Witnesses say men followed her willingly, smiling, almost as if hypnotized. No signs of struggle, no cries for help. Just silence, and then emptiness. In 1982, police investigated a string of disappearances in a rural village. 5 men went missing in less than 2 months. One night, an officer claimed to have seen her himself. He described her as beautiful, but her eyes glowed faintly in the dark. He raised his flashlight, and in that split second, she vanished before his eyes. The officer quit the force shortly after, refusing to ever speak of her again. For decades, people have debated, was she a clever serial killer who knew how to cover her tracks? Or was she something far older? Something wearing the skin of a woman to hunt the living. Recently, new evidence surfaced that reignited the legend. During the demolition of an abandoned farmhouse, workers found a locked trunk buried beneath the floorboards. Inside were belongings of men reported missing decades ago: watches, wallets, even clothing. But the most disturbing item was a notebook. Pages filled with elegant handwriting. The final line read,
They never resist.
"They always come, and when they do, they are mine."
Unknown.
To this day, she has never been caught. There is no official record of her name, no fingerprints, no photographs, and yet sightings continue. In 2019, a truck driver claimed he picked up a woman late at night on an empty road. She barely spoke, only smiled. Minutes later, he glanced at the passenger seat, and it was empty. The door hadn't opened. The seatbelt was still buckled, but she was gone. Days later, the driver's body was found in the woods, his face frozen in terror. So the question remains, who is she? Was she ever human? Or is she still out there, waiting for the next man to cross her path? Think about it tonight, when you're driving alone. When you see a stranger by the roadside. When you hear laughter coming from the trees. If you see her, don't look back. If you believe she was just a killer, leave a comment and tell me why. But if you think she was something darker, a witch, a demon, a shadow that walks among us, share this story, because the more we speak her name, the closer she comes. And remember, some mysteries are never solved because the truth is far too terrifying to face.